we can configure that when we install it. So let's go ahead and look at the calendar. We can switch to the calendar here. We'll just go and select it. And you can see that we have a nice theme here. We can select these days. We can go to the agenda. We can change the days. We can read about our shopping list. We can change the shopping list. We can put in the days that we want to select bills. We can organize everything. And of course, when we schedule things, that goes onto your phone and reminds you when you've got to schedule an appointment, what that appointment is. Where your phone will not actually hit you on the head and, you know, wake you up and tell you that you have to go to that appointment, but it will give you that reminder. And you get all of that with other programs. Like you can do that all with Google, and you can do that all with Outlook, but it's just a lot nicer to have that functionality inside of Emacs. And when you are using Emacs and you've got those controls, you're going to understand what it is I'm talking about. And you can see now, if you look on the bottom right-hand side of the screen, you can see I'm pressing Control N and Control P and Control F and Control H. Actually, it's Control B. We'll give you, back. I don't really remember. I just do the movements. But of course, that's the first thing that you learn when you learn Emacs is how to move around the screen. And that's really what separates when you're working in Emacs from working in other computer programs, all these shortcuts. And we're going to talk about the panel system today, but I want you to keep in mind that I've rebound a couple of keys here. And when we install Emacs on your computer system, we're going to be rebinding some of the keys as well. We switch the control key and the caps lock key because you're going to be using that control key and keeping it down all of the time, a lot of the time, not all of the time, but a lot of the time. And you want it to be in a convenient position. You don't want it to, tweak your arm. So you have to go out and, click on the cap locks, the control key. So we switch those keys. We also change up a key, which is called the super keys. There's some super keys. One of them is the X key. The other, the one that I add to the keyboard is the M key. We turn the M key into a super key. And then you get this nice ability to go with your control to, you press control and then you compress M and it gives you a little bit of flow. And then you select a letter and it opens up these UI panels, which have all this functionality that we're going to talk about and we're going to show you right now. So let's go to the desktop and we're going to close out all of these other, delete all these other buffers that we had open. Close them all. So there's only one buffer open, and that is the desktop